Robot Elf, I think, is the only good start. I'm getting all my neutral cards right now, which is absolutely useless. Not getting anything out of that. Guess set that up there because it's going to rotate anyway. Definitely do not have enough attack-centric cards. Let's rotate that so it's useless. Toss the crystal down there. There we go. So that card is now an absolute waste of space. So that in itself is good. Elf in the corner. That's bad, actually. I should have put it there. Turnip rotates. Would that be useful? Probably not. Yeah, it would be next turn, actually. We can make that work. So I'm lying when I say I could make that work. I actually can't make that work in any way. I've got a whole lot of nothing at the moment. I think I need to revive that. Let's just do that for the moment. Oh, I can actually... Yeah, I could just turn that into an attack combo. Guess we'll just do that. I do need to revive that card at some point. Fire Sword. Middle for that. Nah, you want to put it down there. It's not that helpful because of this thing rotating constantly. I'm trying to think like how many of each card's worth of arrows that I actually have in my deck, so when I try and play the odds it actually works, but that's not currently doing the trick. Ooh, nice. Should I just hit him straight up for 3? I think I should. The problem with, like, choosing between 3 attack and then just doing damage here is you can only disable one of these cards. It's probably worth doing 3 damage, but most likely that's just going to end up giving a bunch of defense. Oh, and damn it. Never mind. In the corner. Is there a link to be had? Yes, but only if I revive that. And this guy's just been rotating in the corner, being absolutely useless this entire time. That's lovely. I have set up a really, really stupid situation where this is not going to work. If I can do a revive somehow, then I could get this going. I actually could do a revive if I can have anything that points upwards, which I don't have, so... Screw it, just health potion, revive that, combo. Clear the board up a bit. Revive combo. Revive that, clear the board. Okay, let's see something coming in 2 turns. Also, I didn't blow my nose, but... Alright, do I want a portal wand? No, because I'm already at max defense. I want to burn something less useful. Probably that. Is there a link possibility? There really isn't, actually. So, yeah, just go for a straight-up attack to the face. Currently, yeah, I think she's going to lose here, because this is a mess. I'm not going to get anywhere with that. It's all because of this that I did to her earlier. She can't get rid of this card, so her board's an absolute disaster area. Yeah, she's toast. Incredibly ugly statue, and then Jenny Frog in the corner. For attack, I think that just kills it, doesn't it? That should kill her next turn off card fatigue. Nice, there we go. Nice. Am I fucking serious? Nice? Really? Nice is... No, that's not a word that you use in that situation in any way. Now that is just disturbing. And look at this fucking thing. That's... Oh god. Huh. It's kind of neat. Yeah. Seems alright for $2. It's pretty hard to complain about that. And the lack of options is pretty stupid. Like, come on, audio sliders, that's a fairly easy thing to do. I know I can do it in my Windows 7 mixer, but really. Let's have some volume sliders in there, but it's fun. And costs next to nothing, so, you know, that's a plus. Yeah, I'll play a bit more of it off-screen, and then I'll probably just do my WTF is for tomorrow. I mean, I've already kind of formulated a first impressions opinion. I want to play a bit further in just for the sake of deck building, so I'll probably do that off-screen. I'm gonna take a break, and I might do something else. Let me have a look on Steam and see if there's anything else that I would really like to do for research that's popped up. I'm not doing Metal Slug, that's not gonna fucking happen. I don't really want to do research on Loco Cycle. I think I would rather throw myself down a well. Where are the options, exactly? Where? Because I went to... I don't know where the options are. That's the thing. I don't see them anywhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a really weird place to put them. So, they do exist. But you've got to go... First, you've got to click your player profile button, and then there's an options button there. Rather than there being a separate options button entirely, which is a little weird. Yeah, they're hidden under profile. Don't put them there. Come on. Yeah, but you can actually change your volume levels there and battle speed for animations. The animations are quick enough anyway. I don't think you'd really need to accelerate that. And you can unlock extra boards, which I believe include, well, pieces of pizza box. Yeah, so it does exist. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's fun. I'll play a bit more of that. Definitely. Okay, yeah, it's actually very much a shame that Rambo is not out yet. I'm looking forward in a sadistic way to look at Rambo, because I have a feeling it's going to be absolutely awful, but we will see. Strider is out in 2 days. I don't think I have code for that. Let me just check with Chris. I'm just going to check with Chris if we actually have code for Strider. I don't think we do. Aside from that, just check the team box and see if there's anything interesting that I can kind of install quickly. No, not Girls Like Robots. It's a puzzle game. You know I'm gonna hate it. Don't even. Sea Rush. That's also $2. A bit weird. It's a shmup by the looks of it. Well, at least I got it out a couple of days before Ikaruga comes and stomps on its head. That's a plus. Yes, my win ratio is currently infinity, interestingly enough. Because I guess I've not lost a series. So, if you have 0 losses, then your win ratio would be infinity by that calculation. If you're doing the division thing. Let's see. Recent stuff that got sent to me. Major Mayhem. Updated build of Infested Planet. I've already kind of covered that, so I don't really see a need to revisit it. Banished I've just done. That's out now, so you can go and have a look at the video. The game comes out on the 18th. Aardman's Home Sheep Home. Do I really... What... Is that actually Aardman, as in the sheep from... Yeah, it is. Shaun the Sheep. So, Wallace and Gromit. Yes, it's a very British puzzle game, apparently. Oh dear, that doesn't sound like a good idea. What else have I got? Naissance, which is apparently just an exploration game. OMG Zombies, which I have no interest in playing. Metal Slug 3 is 20 years old. Windborne. Oh, I have an updated version of Windborne. Huh, okay. Let me install that, because the last version I played, that was that kind of Minecraft-esque game that actually looked quite promising. Let me install this. It's a 420 meg download, so I can download it during the break. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, we'll have a look at the updated build of Windborne. It's very much still in beta, so I'll probably not do a video on it, but I'd like to have a look at it anyway, so I will be right back after the break with Windborne. Right, and I forgot to run ads during the break. Oh well, enjoy the ad-free viewing. Anyway, Windborne. I do have that loaded. Let me just make sure that it interfaces properly with the stream. It is an alpha version, so Lord knows. It's actually DirectX 11. Huh, that's surprising. Alright, and there we go. Okay, so Windborne, as you probably saw if you paid any attention to my PAX coverage whatsoever, is... It is a procedurally generated exploration game for the most part, with some Minecraft building aspects, although it focuses on this idea of making life better for the denizens of these islands, these Windborne islands. So, the early access game I played, well, the alpha I played was actually a fucking pre-alpha, I think. It was a long time ago at PAX. So, we'll see where it's gone from there. Let's get island. Any word of your choosing. Giant balls. There we go. Great, island. You don't see ads, you're a subscriber. Don't even start with me. Okay. Just double check the settings. Yeah. Most of this stuff is actually done in the launcher, but I've got view distance up. There we go. Windborne, if I recall, that this is by Hidden Path, right? Let's just double check that. This is by Hidden Path, surely. Windborne, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's by Hidden Path, as in the developers of CSGO and also Defense Grid. So, let us begin. I don't know how complete this game is at this point. This is very much early access alpha, so I have no idea what's going on with it. Okay. Yep, it has a tutorial now, which is certainly more than I can say for last time. What the hell is this? I'd love to read it, but you've put the tutorial message in the way, which is not very smart, is it? No. Also, this font is actually quite difficult to read, especially at lower resolutions. Okay. Right-click to switch to edit mode. There we go. So you got your hand. Gather 10 blocks. So I believe you can actually just summon this from the earth, but as you'll notice, it's not a block-based game. Not at all. So... you can indeed just... you have magic powers, basically. So you can pull blocks away with your hands. With the power of the mind. As you wish. Left click to switch to placement mode. So that switches to the other hand. Place 10 blocks. Alright. And you can actually throw them from a fairly reasonable distance as well, which is to be appreciated. It does make the building aspect significantly easier. There we go. Yeah, and you know, immediately it's like, well, you know, what about Castle Miner Z? Is this not just the same? Not really. The focus of this game is supposed to be on this side. There are quests and things like that. The idea is supposed to be to kind of improve the life of the little island creatures, which is, you know, it's a noble endeavor. Instead of building laser shotguns and shooting shitty textured zombies. I really like the music as well. And just the general aesthetic of the UI is really pretty. Okay, close your inventory with Q. Yeah, there are the Jinn, I believe, are the name. But I guess they haven't implemented that yet. Activate the dragon stone. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's the stone that looks like a dragon. Who the fuck knew, right? Alright, there we go. And you learn, I think you learn the ability to summon a bunch of stuff as you do this. So, Control R will, that helps get bearings, move 30 meters away, and then Control R to summon it back. What is this thing? Look at it. Look at it. It's adorable, I think. Is it? Yes. They're flying sheepses. Interact with them. Come on, look at that. It's adorable. Did it give me, I think it gave me wool. Give me your wool. Thank you. So I guess you don't murder people in this game. You just ask nicely and they'll give you some wool. That's very kind of them. There you go. As you can see, I have wool. And now, Control R will summon me right back to the Dragonstone. Alright. Sweet. So I guess we now interact with the Dragonstone. And we get a reward, which is Common Highborn Scroll. Right click to learn that. Highborn Framed Window. Okay. Interesting. So, I suppose you can actually just build doodads. Gather 50 granite. Alright. I don't know, I mean, it's already kind of impressive, because I wonder, because obviously the world is not, it's kind of block-based, but not. I mean, you know, these trees are not made of blocks, and these rocks are not made of blocks. But, what my question is, can you make stuff that looks like that? Because, I mean, that we're talking about kind of EverQuest Next Landmark sort of side of things. Can you make rounded buildings and stuff? I'm not going to make a house out of wool. This is marble, actually. This is not granite, so... And this world is randomly generated, although they've put tutorial in regardless. So, let's go try and find granite. Is this all marble? I assume so. Yeah, that's all marble. Okay. Well, that's probably dirt. But there's a shiny thing up there, and I'm interested in knowing what it is. Sorry, yeah, that's sandstone. Alright, so that's not much use. So we're looking for granite. The early access has DLC? Really? That seems weird. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Like, to be fair though, if you're buying into early access, you're a goddamn idiot anyway. So you kind of deserve everything you get. Stop buying early access titles. Seriously, it's really stupid. There are plenty of good finished games you could buy. And that will be, like, my opinion for a long time, by the way, so don't even think about trying to argue with it. It's just like, look, I'm sick to death of selling unused games. Unfinished games, in fact. I'm absolutely sick of it. Only reason I'm doing this right now is because I wanted to put a bit extra stream on for you. Plus, I was interested in taking a look at how it had advanced since I'd looked at it, since it seemed promising, but you should not buy early access games. And I don't actually do videos on my YouTube channel about early access games anymore. I flat out refuse. Which is why, like, there won't be a video on Windborne until Windborne's done. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Just don't come whining at me when all the games on Steam are fucking early access titles that aren't finished. Don't come complaining to me just because I try to protect you as a consumer. It's fucking up to you. You know, if you want to buy unfinished games, then go right ahead. But I'm not going to cover them. So you take that risk yourself. There we go. It's like why, as much as I like the look of EverQuest Next Landmark, I'm not doing a video on it yet. It's nowhere near done. Not even close. Alright, 50 granite complete. We'll complete that quest, which will give us another scroll. Yeah, I wish you could filter out early access games as well. Like, they shouldn't even be listed on the front page. Shouldn't even be listed. Let's learn whatever that scroll is, which is... I actually have no idea. How on earth do you learn it? Let's just drag it to the inventory. There we go. Yeah, oh, the ability to make a pot. Okay. Place 36 granite blocks. Alright. Give me your wool. Thank you. Yes, I do find it hilarious that you can pre-order the South Park game regardless of the fact that they made an entire episode on how stupid pre-ordering is. That is pretty funny. What is that DLC? I'm gonna have a quick look on Steam because like the idea of there being DLC to an early access game just seems absurd. Let me have a look. That's a lot of stuff that you can pre-order. But this also just looks like... No, this isn't DLC. This is a membership thing. So basically, it's a way to upgrade that kind of premium package. It's big pre-order stuff. So it's very similar to the way EverQuest Next Landmark is doing things. Which, again, I don't like that. But, you know, if people are stupid enough to buy into it, then that's really their own fault, isn't it? That's what I've said time and time and time again. Is that I'm sick of consumers making stupid decisions and then blaming companies for it. Because, yeah, you know, I'm totally pro-consumer, but at some point you've got to learn to help yourselves. It's like, the reason they're doing this to you is because it may not be you that accepted it, but people like you accepted it, you know? That's why they're doing it. So, I believe I can actually build off this, can't I? Yeah, I can. There we go. Like, don't do it. Just don't do it. And it asks me to clear a flat area. Is there a tool for that, or do I just have to flatten manually? I assume I just have to flatten manually. If you fall off the island, I think you just respawn, last I checked. If it's anything like the